After my divorce, I got on Tinder. I met this super cute guy. We went on a date, went back to my house, had a couple drinks. We're sitting on the couch talking. Things started getting a little spicy, so we went back to my room. He took off his shirt and then proceeded to get me completely naked and stopped, looked at me while I'm laying on the bed, wondering what's going on. And he said to me, "Your body is not what I was expecting, and I'm not going to be able to get it up for you." And I was shocked and embarrassed. I grabbed my comforter. I was almost in hysterics from being so pissed off, and I literally threw him out of my house. But that's the meanest thing. Your body is not what I expected, and I just can't get it up for you.
I have a genuine question of what the hell is going on. Like, I have friends who guys are just like dating, like texting them, going on dates, and then like ghosting them. Like, I feel like this has been happening since COVID. I feel like there's an actual epidemic. Like, a lot of my friends are hotties, and they have guys who are just like ghosting them, and like they're like 2s out of 10, and they're ghosting like 10 out of 10. But like, I feel like this is happening all the world over. People are just like out here looking for pen pals.
So I'm getting stood up for a date, and I knew this was going to happen. I could sense it as I started my drive over here, even though I texted them this morning and I was like, "Are we still on for tonight?" And they were like, "Yes, we're on for tonight, 6 p.m. And I was like, "Yes." And then like I hadn't heard from them all day. Thought that was them. Okay. And then pull up here. I was like, "Hey, I'm on the way, might be a little late." I didn't get like even an "I'm on the way" text, and I was like, this bitch is standing me up. They're standing me up. But I'm in the area. I have a few other links in here, and somebody's gonna look at me. On my honor, I swear, I'm gonna text every single one of them. Watch me go home and be in bed by 9 tonight. If I'm in bed by 9 tonight, I will be feral. I know it's Thursday, but I can't get stood up and just go to bed by 9, you know?
Date number 8 of 51st Dates. My hair's disgusting, so I've put it in a bun, in a ponytail. I'm wearing a little red top, some jeans and some Doc Martens sandals. Doc Martens, I think I should be on their PR list. I need some more. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know where we're going. I think we're going for food. I've just been told a location to get to, and it's literally in the middle of nowhere. So, see where we're going. I just got home, but like, what? He just left. Like, said, "Oh, I'm going to the toilet," and never came back. Left me in the middle of where we were. Had to get a taxi back to my car.
You know what should be out in 2024? Emotionally unavailable men, especially when they don't disclose that. And the reason I'm saying that is because it affects the other person, especially when they don't disclose that. They lead you on a roller coaster ride. You're nothing but respectful to them. You give them some of your time, like you answer their texts, all that kind of stuff, and they still continue to treat you like you're trash.
Some of them will even say, "Oh, I'm used to girls walking up to me."
Insane. But
what happened
not
to your
insane.
What happened to your natural instinct? Is that gone now? Are men just choosing not to walk up to women? Is that a thing?
Kind of a thing. Fear is real. Mental health is real. The anxiety of trying to approach someone is real.
Oh, what's up, Jeremy? What's up?
How are you? I'm like bored and like lonely, and I was just thinking about that talk we had, and it was making me like think of your like mind and your like face. We never hang.
I'm usually busy, or you're busy.
Like, if you and I wanted to like...
Bruh, what?
We could like Netflix and chill.
I don't watch Netflix, first of all. I watch Disney Plus. I watch Netflix with you, and we can chill, but we can chill separately while watching Netflix together.
Unfortunately, a lot of women do overlook the quote-unquote good guys because the good guys can be a little corny and a little boring. And I feel like corny and boring doesn't get appealing to you as a woman until you have matured, until you're like, yeah, I don't need to be outside. Yeah, I don't need attention from all these random guys. Yeah, I don't need to be posting my body on the internet. Like, it really gets to a point where you start valuing your privacy and you start valuing your connection to someone and intimacy over what it looks like to other people, and over superficial things like follower counts or like who he follows or what pictures he likes and vice versa. And okay, like, listen, if you met a good guy and you didn't like him and you thought he was corny and boring, I totally get that. I totally get that. But if you meet a guy and you really like him, and the only thing that's stopping you from like taking him seriously is the fact that he's boring, you're dumb. Because men are supposed to be boring. I don't want a guy who's outside every single day trying to be active, trying to be involved, trying to be seen, trying to be heard. Just go to work, do your thing, make money, come home, eat, sleep, be boring. Be boring. I love that. I didn't love it as a younger woman because I was like, I want to be outside. I want to have fun. I want to turn up. I want to go on dates. I want to, you know, get dressed and da-da-da. And now I'm like, yeah, I hate everybody. I really do. I don't even like being outside. I don't like drinking anymore.
Dating for men versus dating for women is not the same thing. I don't know why we pretend like it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. I know that I've said this and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, but oh my gosh, I hate it. It's like, this isn't a fun experience as a woman. There's so much risk involved. Like, men's personalities are dog shit. There's so much risk involved with just being around them, with going on a first date with them. There's a risk of being stalked. There's a risk of violence. There's a risk of like someone cornering you and you feeling weird. And like the amount of times that has happened to me, I can't even tell you. This isn't some kind of like nightmare situation.
You know what's crazy? Is that a week ago, I was in love with a man. Next day, still in love with him, but another man hit me up. Hung out with that man. Then I was back in love with him, forgot about the other guy. Fast forward, 1 week later. I hate both of them. I never want to see either of them again. But yet, I'm still waiting on that one guy who never hits me up. But when he does hit me up, I'll fall back in love with him. Ooh, but I just thought about this guy that I met yesterday, and I could totally picture our life together. But I also never want to go on a date again. That's where I'm at.